You're considering being vegan, don't know what to eat, what to do. If you will ever like it, this video is for you. Yo les gars, it's your girl Ori and welcome back to this YouTube channel where we talk, learn and take action to live our best life. Cause nobody get time for wasting seconds, minutes, hours, days, weeks, months, years, so let's go! On January 11, I started a very interesting journey. That's not the purpose of this video, but we are vegan. It's a very interesting way of being vegan because on top, I don't drink caffeine, I don't have any onion, garlic, mushroom and lots of stuff. So I'm not a vegan per se, but for anyone who wants to start the journey of being vegan, I think this video will be extremely useful to you. So let's go into it. So the first thing you have to understand is that being vegan is more than just what you eat. It's a conscious way of living. To understand that cows and birds are more on this planet than just here to serve Earth. Human being. It's a very kind and loving way of seeing our beautiful planet Earth. That's why there are some huge movements, because it's not just about a keto diet or intermittent fasting. It's really a way of living. So if you are considering being vegan, and I will talk about it later, it's just something that you have to understand. It's not just food, it's a way of living. The second thing you have to know before starting your journey is that for sure your opinion will be challenged. People don't know exactly why people are becoming vegan. You don't know what you don't know. So they will throw lots of things at you and you just have to be ready for it. It's not your environment, it's everyone. Everyone that is starting, even for a challenge, that journey. Be aware of what you eat. That means your macro. But of course, no pressure. If you're watching this video, it's probably because you are transitioning from not vegan to vegan. So maybe for the most period of your life, you were not vegan. Of course, you will have to change your habits and it's really easy to just remove the protein and consider that everything else is being vegan. And you might miss few of the macros that are very important for your body. So we'll talk further on this, but that's really something that you have to consider is exactly what you put in your plate and in your body to stay healthy, because I'm sorry, being vegan doesn't mean being healthy. Change your groceries habits. If you keep on going into the same place that you were used to, you might be a lot more frustrated. Everything contains milk nowadays, eggs, honey, or lots of things that vegan people don't eat. So if you really just want to avoid that, and that's actually what I would suggest to you because you won't have to spend lots of time reading behind the box, then just go in vegan supermarkets. It will be much more easier for you and you will know that everything that is here is vegan and is following the same principles that you are having now in your life. And no, it's not necessarily more expensive. It's actually something that we put in our mind, but price comes with quality. So if you want to have good quality of food, it's true for any diet. If you want good quality of food, of course you have to spend a bit more, but that's an investment on your health. That's not the topic of this video, but being vegan for sure doesn't mean spending more money in your plate. Be ready to be socially impacted. It's not necessarily negative what I'm saying, but you won't be able to just show up at your friend's place as usual for dinner. That means that you will have to tell everyone around you that you are now vegan so then they can understand and then therefore try to find solutions for you. If you stay quiet and don't share this news with everyone, then be ready to have milk and eggs in most of the food that you will find in front of your face. And even at home, be clear with everyone that you live with that for now you want to be vegan, therefore go more on plant-based oriented diet. A tips for you would be that you can just say that's a try first, because of course when you do something, it's first to try it, and after that, as you go along, you will see the benefits that it brings to you. Then you can be a bit more firm in the reason why you want to do that, but be ready to be socially impacted. Yes, that's true, and I won't try to pretend that it's not true. Lastly, something that all of us should be aware of: when you eat vegan and after a while you want to eat non-vegan food, be ready to be internally disturbed. Your body might not like it the same way as you think you would like it, because now your body is not ready to process meat the same way that it was before. So consider that. It's like you're giving a big piece of meat to a baby. They won't like it. That's the same way as you. As your digesting system got used to plant-based to digest, now if you go and put some meat with everything that comes with meat, then you might have a lovely experience. Just be aware of that. Now let's go into how to become a vegan for you beginner. First of all, you have to know your why, and that's extremely important. As we mentioned, first of all, people will start really challenge your point of view. A lot of of questions will come from them. It's not because they are trying to be mean, and it's okay, because at the same time it reinforces the reason why you're trying to do this. So I know there are lots of books and documentary on that. I'm not trying to tell you to do that because I'm not even sure I will ever be vegan in my life. You will definitely have to be strong for that first reason, and the second reason being that you will be socially impacted by that. So unless you know very deep down why you're doing this, then it might be very tough socially wise to follow that diet. Start small. 1 meal, 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, forever. Start with food and then a way of living. You won't be able to transform your life like this and stop the meat, stop the eggs, stop honey, stop milk, stop everything, start to change to cotton and everything. Just take it slowly. You have a whole life to do what you believe in, and slowly try to readjust your habits so then it can be a long-lasting new way of living instead of shifting everything and only last for 1 month or not even. Be creative. Experiment recipes. Internet is the best way of having inspiration when it comes to recipes, but there are lots of cookbooks for vegan only recipes. So it comes from starters to main course to dessert to snacks to dinner to lunch to brunch, lots of things. So I'm sure you will be able to find lots of information on how to be creative. And if you want to just socialize with people a bit more, there are lots of vegan Facebook groups or any sort of community that you can find online. I think that's the best way of being able to stick, at least at first, especially if you are the only member in the household to be a vegan. This fourth one is actually the health coach, which is talking, track your macros. This one is crucial for you to be happy being vegan. The reason why I'm saying that is at first you will think that it's okay. You have to have everything that you are having now that you're not vegan to your new vegan diet to avoid supplementation. So unless you're talking about B12, I guess everything can be found in food. If ever you think that you don't have enough of whatever, make sure to do a blood test to just cover everything that you have if you are lacking of anything, and then you can either adjust it. First of all, my advice would be to adjust it with food, and if ever you find it quite difficult without overloading another macro, then go for supplement. That would be the second option. Tracking your macro would be also a very good way to understand how your body functions and to avoid gaining weight without understanding why, or losing weight, or sleeping not well, or stuff like that. So be aware of how your body works. Again, being vegan is about conscious way of living, so be conscious about what you put in your body and how it reacts in your body. Not everyone is meant to eat the same thing, even as vegan, so find what works for you. It will take a short while, but once you get used to, then you will see that life can be quite easy. I talked about macros, and the last one I will insist is to fifth one, get your protein right. This is the one that I want to insist on, is because once you go vegan, you remove all animal-based proteins. That means that you have to replace those proteins by plant-based protein. It can be very easy to miss that point, and that's what I want to emphasize in this video. If there is a few things that you have to remember, this one would be one of it, is that your protein is really important. So think protein, and you should be able to have it right. I'm not talking about carbs because carbs can be found everywhere, and fat. I'm not even talking about this, especially on the vegan diet. So be really conscious about your protein intake, either with tofu or any other plant-based protein. If ever the plant-based protein are tough for you to get on regular basis, then know that there are lots of protein powders that are now vegan, so you can include them in your diet. That's not really supplement, it's a powder way of having protein. That is it for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and to subscribe to this channel, because we post weekly videos on nutrition, workout, and personal development. I wish you a beautiful day, and I see you in the next one. Peace!